Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, senior economist, and here are the headlines while we were away. We have, if you remember this morning, we were talking about how Trump administration was looking into taking equity stakes in quantum computing, and those stocks were up 10, 11, 12%, some of them. Well, I guess the report that the Wall Street Journal published was not true, as we had a Commerce Department spokesperson told Yahoo Finance that the Commerce Department is not currently negotiating equity stakes with quantum computing companies, which is really strange because Rigotti Computing was on CNBC saying that they were in talks with the U.S., but then I guess a Commerce Department spokesperson said we're not. So a little bit confusion as far as messaging is concerned and what's going on with that. We do, as a reminder, have Intel after the bell. Options imply a 7.9% move in share price post earnings. That could be higher or lower. Then we had U.S. mortgage rates drop to the lowest in more than a year. So mortgage rates, the average 30-year fixed loan was 6.19%, down from 6.27% last week. We had data from Freddie Mac show today. We did have home builders slightly up on this. The Trump administration, then we had another headline from the New York Times. It said the Trump administration is going to begin investigating into China's compliance with the 2020 trade deal from his first administration. I guess they're preparing to file a trade investigation into China's failure to uphold the terms in a trade deal that he signed in the first term. According to a person familiar with the investigation, this move could result in more tariffs and increased tension between the United States and China. Markets did not seem to care about that at all, because that was followed almost immediately by presser held by Press Secretary Leavitt, and she said that Trump is going to meet with Xi Jinping next Thursday on October 30th on the sidelines of the Asian Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. So everybody's looking, obviously, for them to de-escalate the simmering trade war. Markets definitely seem to like that and pushed higher kind of on those headlines. Then we have the Trump administration opens Alaska plain to oil drilling. Now, they have been talking about this since he first got in office. This was a big thing. They want to open up the Western Arctic, and they've been kind of exploring ways to roll back the current restrictions, and it looks like that has been worked out, and they will now open oil and gas leases in Alaska. We'll see what that really means. The last time they attempted this, they got no bids because everybody was worried about the environmentalists and any kind of lawsuits that may or may not happen. So we'll see kind of how this pans out, and if they get bids, it's kind of a different situation than it was 8 years ago. So we'll see how that pans out. But interesting to note, it did pass. Then we have Binance token surges after founder Zhao is pardoned by Trump. So that cryptocurrency BNB, which is the transactional token on its namesake digital platform, jumped 8% after that pardon. And I don't know if you know him, but he's known in the crypto community as Xyzeee. He served a 4-month sentence in 2024 after pleading guilty to implement adequate anti-money laundering measures at Binance. Leavitt was also talked about this during the presser, and she said President Trump exercised his constitutional authority by issuing a pardon for Mr. Zhao, who was prosecuted by the Biden administration on their war on cryptocurrency. So we did have news in the crypto markets. And speaking of Xyzeee, Binance, Peter Schiff, Peter, very known for gold and kind of his anti-crypto stance. Xyzeee and Schiff were kind of having this back and forth on X, and finally Schiff has now challenged him to a debate, Bitcoin versus tokenized gold, which best satisfies the condition of money, which include being a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and a store of value. Who wants to moderate? So everybody is kind of talking about this perhaps debate that may or may not come to fruition. And those were the headlines moving markets while we were away. I'll hand it off to Jim for an Edge report.
Thank you, Shai. They should have a duel instead of a debate. That would be awesome. But I don't know. I'd pay for that. In any event, let's start with the Bitcoin. Here it is. We have a pretty big daily candle, right? We've been having a little bit of downward pressure on the Bitcoin ever since the beginning of October, with quite a move to the downside. Right now, we're back into that consolidation range, and that's a long-term consolidation range, right? We started in this range back in the middle of August 19th, give or take. And then the bottom, again, we've been talking about that 108,500. We're above it right now. The ADMA, though, is kind of acting like a ceiling. We keep bumping up against the ADMA 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. I'd like to see a close above that for me to be confident we're going to get back to the top of the consolidation range. But right now, it's just kind of sitting there right now. And then the 21 EMA crossed under the 50. That's usually bad when that happens. Looks like it's, I don't know. We'll see if that separation keeps getting bigger and bigger. That won't be so great. And stochastics are kind of stuck in the mud. From an intraday point of view, decent volume profile. I know it looks a little bit, I don't know, hazy or wavy or whatever because of all of these volume nodes, but you can see the outline of it is relatively normal distribution. We hit that Mentor Q 1-day max, gift that keeps on giving, just a little while ago, actually, not too long ago. And then we kind of sold off a little bit, kind of back down underneath that 1-day max, underneath that 0 DTE. Put support. We have a lot of separation between the session volume profile all day long in price. Buyers are in charge. We got a nice bump over that initial balance, and we just kept on going. So point of control officially is at 110. 125. So we'll see if we get a retracement back down to the point of control. A lot of times it does act like a magnet, and it's conveniently located right next to JAX 2. Let's roll over while we can. I did want to show you a soybean chart just for fun. This is the fun chart of the afternoon. I don't know, are the Chinese buying our soybeans or not? Well, the chart will tell the story. We really, really have a price increase or a rally off of the bottom here. And, I'm in November. Yeah, 129,000 contracts traded, pretty heavy. So, nice kind of rally going all the way up to these highs that we saw back in the middle of September. I have that highlighted with a plum-colored rectangle. No wick at the top of the candle today. Buyers are in charge. Not a lot of sellers. We broke out of this resistance range at 1029 and 3/4. Moving averages all sloping up. The 8 crossed over the 21, crossed over the 50. This is looking bullish. This is not looking like we're done yet. We'll see if we could break out above that 1050 level later on. Let's shoot over to Dr. Copper, though, because that's another good story today that I have my eyes on. Let's go, Copper. These charts are going to move. There we go. Still in a consolidation range, still in that step-up pattern, although the step-up pattern kind of was broken. We just kind of slowed our roll here. But this consolidation range really started back in, this is an October consolidation range. Let's just call it what it is. We're driving up toward the top end of it right now. We did print 5-spot 1 a little while ago. Now we're a little bit south of that. Still a big green dominant candle. All the moving averages arcing straight up, looking pretty strong right now for Dr. Copper. Obviously, I want to see a candle close above this rectangle. Let's just call it 5-spot 20 for me to start thinking about the next step up for Dr. Copper. And stochastics are just sitting in the middle. They're not really telling us anything. I am going to look for a crossover, though. Crossovers in the stochastics on a daily chart in the middle of the stochastic range, in other words, between 80 and 20. Those are sweet signals. So we're not there yet. We're just about a little kiss about to happen, but we'll see if we, one more big green candle, we could have that cross, which again could spark a little bit more bullish excitement. Intraday, we're above VWAP most of the session. P-shaped distribution, so many P-shaped distributions today, where the bulk of the volume is at the top of the volume profile, and at the bottom of the volume profile is that tail that you see, or the stem, or the handle, or whatever you want to call it. Point of control, we're just a little bit north of that right now in this particular market. Typically, from here on out to the close, you're not going to see a lot of movement in copper. You obviously saw a lot overnight, including during the London initial balance, where we just kind of kept that overnight momentum rolling up to R2 into that Mentor Q 1-day max. Imagine that. All right, that is this afternoon's Edge Report. We are ready to trade the close with XYZ and XYZ.
Oh,
How you doing, man?
uh-oh. Yeah, Nick's working through some technical things again, so
In sound check, he did sound like he was broadcasting from a submarine.
right. Deep sea underwater. So it's an audio issue. We'll see if he'll come back, but if not, everyone's stuck with me again.
No, you know what we could do? We could just tell Shab, hey, listen, the afternoon show now, we're just going to call it XYZ and CAGs in the afternoon.
And
We
maybe another guest, maybe.
maybe, yeah, you never know. How you doing today?
Doing all right, doing all right. Found myself on the gold chart again.
Ooh, nice.
So
Tell me what you got going on.
yeah, if it were just NQ, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd be willing to take shorts under this range here, but for now we're sitting in this. It's a bit of a heartbreak story. I tried to peel some profits off up here and it just didn't fill me. So
You missed it.
we're seeing what's up now. Now I'm like, maybe I should just take off maybe two of them. I'm not really too sure yet, but a bit of a heartbreak, yes, in gold right now. But we'll see.
Well, I think you're still sitting. Let's see, where are you logged from? What price? What's your average price?
41.50 even. So tried to
Ooh,
take some fills at 41.60 and they just didn't fill it and they popped back under.
okay.
Just gonna see what they do. Maybe get into some Nasdaq shorts if we can leave this volume behind in the 250s and start trading in the 230s. But yeah, we will see.
Yeah, I like the gold trade. I mean, really, this is a Pitbull song right here. Nothing's going to stop you now. I mean, you've got your
Right.
stop at break even, and you're green so far, and you have a point of control, the official point of control here for the daily volume profile session, I should say, not RTH, but the whole session is 41.59.4. So that's looking sweet.
Yeah, we'll see. Yep, I am in gold again, Tracy. Um, we'll see. Maybe I might just take some off now and then just run one or two. But yeah, I tried to fill. I had really good open profits up here, but they just didn't fill it.
Yeah,
And I should have chased it down, but man, it is what
yeah.
it is.
Well, don't
Maybe
forget,
NQ can give us a short.
we got zero DTE gamma action down at 41.50. Yeah.
Jason, yeah, I got lucky on this, Jason. It was the impulse move down and it filled my orders. So really lucky on that. That's why I'm kind of being greedy about it. I'm not trying to take profits yet because I find that my access is so good on this idea that to give up that access for, anything under the POC is probably not doing it justice. Like I got lucky enough to get this. I don't want to kind of squander the opportunity. So that's my thinking here. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe the market tells me I'm an idiot soon. But I really like potential NQ shorts uh, under this range. We will see.
So what's going to take to trigger that short non-Q?
We got to leave this volume node behind in the 250s, 260s, come down into this range and just not be able to trade back into this range up here. And I'll try to take it through. That would be
Yeah.
the play.
Remind me again,
Yeah.
what's your 24 VWAP, that yellow? Is that 24 hours?
24 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. The greatest squiggly line of all time is what it is. The best.
It looks like a gently sloping upward line to me. That's
It
squiggly.
is. Yeah, it's been pretty bullish today, that's for sure. So I'm stuck. Luckily gold exists and I started looking at it, so we can do something.
There's so many great markets to choose from. I mean,
I
I
know.
was looking at copper all day long, and there's so many great opportunities. And even if you're just doing the micro copper, which is fine, there was just some great opportunities there. At Treasury markets, great opportunities. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep beating on the drum for other markets here.
Yeah, I'm start looking, I'll start exploring. Yeah, we'll see.
I thought Trump was speaking at 3.
You should
So
be in like 15 minutes, right?
so Lino says 15 minutes. All right. What time is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's 3. Yeah. Man, this day flew by.
3 minutes, yeah.
Tomorrow is Friday, man.
I know it's gonna be wild, huh? Another Ferragamo Friday.
I know. I can't wait. I was telling Stowe, it's like Fridays, traditionally it's Fridays are like, oh, one more day to go. And then it's cocktail, it's, martini o'clock and got the weekend going. But my life changed when I met Pax. I'm like,
Revitalized your Fridays?
Fridays are the best morning of the week for me. Just to hang out with that guy.
Pax is insane. Yeah, I literally got to tell him in person. I was like, I think you're insane.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
it's Nick.
he's a jolly fellow. I'll just say that.
Yeah, no, he's legit. He is exactly as you would think in the most genuine way possible.
Yeah, and if you need a hug, just meet Pax. You're gonna get the best. You're gonna get a hug, no
Yeah, it's
question.
he's real. He's insane, but it's real.
I think we have Nick here. Nick, you with us?
Yes, can you guys hear me?
You got to turn that speaker up to 11, baby.
You gotta open the window on the submarine.
No, I didn't hear the static though.
Well, streamer voice setup is changing temporarily. Is that better?
Yeah, super low.
Oh, by the way, folks, while Nick's getting his volume here, I do want to remember in the chat, you'll see it. You'll see it right there in the chat. We do have, remember, the third qualifying event, not this Monday, but next Monday for the Arena Cup, and it's been a heck of a lot of fun. And the first results were pretty close. Everyone was pretty close together. We didn't have like a huge runaway winner. At any given time in the afternoon, I was thinking, man, we had about 20 competitors that could pull this thing off. It was really really good thing. So if you get a chance, it's free. It's fun. The software's easy to use, and there are seats available for the third and final qualifier.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we can hear Nick now. Wow.
Nick is
Much
back.
better?
Much better. It's like nothing ever happened.
Do I need to get closer to the mic or can you hear me here? Okay.
It looks like XYZ. Did you peel a couple positions off?
I took two off around up here. Yeah, secure like $1,000 for myself. So if it comes back to me, I won't cry about it.
Yeah,
So
no,
at least I made some money. I have
you
not
did.
had my charts on like all day. I woke up late today. I slept in. Um, so yeah, this is my first batch of profits. So
All right. Very great job, man. Well, by the way, I'm the only one that's allowed to cry in NinjaTrader Live. That's in my contract. You could ask Shab.
we
But
can amend. I'll negotiate. I'll negotiate for myself.
all right. All right. Well, you got Nick back. You guys are in good hands. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Appreciate everybody being in the chat. Remember, there's that thumbs up button and there's that subscription button, which we greatly appreciate. Thanks everybody for being with us. And I am going to dip into the chat, guys, and wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, Jim.
XY.
Yeah, chat, that was I think it was close to 4,000 open profits right here, and they just would not fill me. on the POC, at the POC of all places, right? You would think there's so much liquidity there. Um, but I didn't get filled. Maybe it was one tick right above. Um, yeah, I've secured two now, so we got something. Green streak continues or something like that. Wemby, yeah, dude. Watching that game yesterday, I was telling one of my friends, been this, I haven't been this speechless about an NBA player performance since seeing Vince Carter, who is my favorite player of all time, by the way. And yesterday was insane. Wemby was doing the most insane things.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think he's gonna have to get like a
You can or
$2 billion contract for Wemby or something like that.
what about now?
Yeah,
How
Nick, you're a
about now?
little. Oh, there you go.
All right. So,
I've got a co-host, guys.
my goodness, folks. If you want to know the computer trouble that I have been in the last 24 hours, it's
Well,
just
you
been
last
insane.
night you're like, oh, I fixed it. So I was like, oh,
Well,
he's good. He's good.
I fixed it, and then of course I try to get it ready like 20 minutes ago, and it just dies. So I've identified what the problem is, and I have two different fixes on their way, and the third option is me just getting a new PC.
Well, my theory is Nick made way too much money yesterday, and
Yeah,
his computer just blew up because of it.
but what's funny is I was trading off my phone for said position.
I knew you were trading off your phone when I saw that it was an options play.
It was.
I was like, that's I know it. I've seen this before at Naples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
So,
like, I've seen this before in Naples. Nick just casually shows me his phone and he's up like five figures. You know, it's nothing. It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Yeah, he's
Sometimes,
got a big budget for a new PC now. That's what I was saying. Was it easy to switch to gold? Yeah, you just make a chart. Um, I need to get a Dom up going for gold. I do feel kind of blind. I am just entering based off of structure and some delta right here on the side. Oh, there goes the rest of my position.
I mean, I know you're the Dom guy, but I have felt that works for gold, just trading off like MGI, structure,
Structure,
volume,
right?
and delta. Like I look at the Dom, I enter off the Dom, but I feel like I don't use it. I mean, once again, you are significantly more effective at reading it than I am, but I guess I'm getting less insights from it on gold than I do on
Yeah, it
indices.
seems like gold is it adheres to structure a lot better than the
Yeah.
indexes, that's for sure. Oil was the same too. So when I traded these 2 years ago, they followed structure a lot better than the ES and NQ. Obviously, NQ is the worst at doing so, but we bagged a little bit off of that. What was 4,000 turned into just one, so that kind of sucks. But I'll cry about it later off stream. For
How'd you
now,
trade today?
have you traded? Did you trade this morning at all? I have not taken any trades. I just turned on my charts earlier, so this
I
is my first.
I tried. I had several scratches just that got round tripped on me where I got one off basically.
Your mic is a little low again.
Gosh. Well, this is not
Oh,
my
there you go. Oh, you're good.
this is not my usual mic, so I'll be back to normal the other hopefully next week when I spend my whole weekend fixing this. But no, I had a couple scalps that I basically got round tripped on. It was a little wonky early in the session, and then we just started drifting upwards. So yeah, I literally think I'm up like $13.
$13?
Yeah.
That's a retail price Panda Express.
I wasn't really sometimes okay, when you have a big day like I guess I did yesterday, had a good day in the personal and then a good day in the whatever you want to call my my options account on Robinhood, which is, not necessarily the
Also, you
greatest.
traded futures. You day traded futures yesterday.
Yes,
Your
I
personal.
did. I was short ES pretty early and then fumbled an NQ short from 270s.
Dude. Yeah,
I
MQ.
literally went like 270s to 250s and I was so mad at myself. And then ended up getting a reoffer in on ES and writing that down, but I had taken like that 270 short is when I opened said options position for 0 DTE. And I almost cried because I was like looking at my phone, like screwing around on like Instagram, um, when the Trump tweet came out, and we went to like 660 SPX in like 3 seconds, and then we were immediately back above, almost back to like 6,700. And I like was about to like, I was very mad. I was like, 'cause I totally would have just covered as soon as I could. So I had to kind of babysit it and ride it all the way back down to new lows. So that was not the most
A
calm I
nine
was
bagger
managing that
nonetheless.
position. Yes, it was. It was a
Insane.
nice position.
RIP Chauncey Billups. Yeah. And Terry Rozier. Yeah. That's what happens, huh?
Don't gamble on sports when you play said sport. Pretty simple.
So don't you make enough as a coach and a player? But yeah. I just noticed your hat. I gotta
You got to go to the.
we'll match. We'll match.
Oh yeah, you need your Bass Pros.
Do a little matchy match.
I mean, what's your bias, guys? I don't. Uh, I didn't predict us round tripping all of yesterday, today,
I
like the
mean, chat
rest of
knows.
yesterday.
Chad knows. It says Nick and XY stream means 30-point range. So,
Yeah, I would imagine we are probably pretty much done.
well, they took my stop in gold like almost to the tick, and then just now they're doing this without me. So I hate that. That's
Don't
cool.
we have Commander in Chief speaking here in a few minutes, don't we?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
Which you may have learned the last few days, where even if he's giving a brief welcome speech to a luncheon at the White House, he's still going to drop like haymakers out of nowhere around tariffs, China, whatever. So you just never know
China.
what's going to come out of his mouth, regardless of what the script says. So hold on to your butts. But yeah, I really didn't trade today. I was not trying to give back my good day yesterday. I was almost just going to call it a week because I didn't have a good Monday. I was kind of back and forth and had a red day, and Tuesday bounced back. But Monday night I was short during Globex with gold right before the massive 5% liquidation that just continued. I got stopped out at 43 like 90, and I think the high print of Globex was like 43.90 and like 5.
So they took you out of the short and dumped without you, is what you're
Yeah, and
saying?
then literally dumped like
Oh,
30 seconds later. And I just was like stubbornly watching it instead of getting back in, but whatever.
damn.
That's what happens to me though. I take a stop out and then it's like it's not quite invalidated, and then I'll just keep watching
Well,
it go down and then just like not
chat
re-enter.
knows. Chat knows.
Yep.
Nick's stop
There's your entry
is an
every time.
insane indicator.
I guess it just shows like I have a good read. It's just sometimes I'm either terrible at stop placement or I'm just a tad early on the read because it constantly happens.
Someone asked, what do you think about short at 300s? I don't think much of shorts at all right now, honestly.
Yeah, it's a slow tape. We've just been drifting or levitating upwards as we are becoming as we've become accustomed to all summer and into the fall. Um, XY, it just seems like we get a day of volatility or 2 days when we're in Florida, and then it just dies again.
I know.
Which I mean,
Well,
if you're like Stowe and you had a good long that you could just be riding all day today, like that's great. I just couldn't find a decent entry to the long side outside except after the open, but it was a little choppy. So I kind of just sat out the rest of the day.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of saw this coming. I was like, every time we get a huge down day, it's just gonna come back up and then like balance somewhere in the middle of that whole move. So I don't know. It's not the best. It's not the best right now, but I'm definitely not gonna go for longs. I'm only gonna be willing to short if we can leave some volume behind, which we
Hmm.
haven't done. So gold was my I was hoping gold would be it. Made a bit of money, but I was going for a move through value. So
Yeah, it was funny because I was watching like the 65s, like the 165s and 160s, just kind of waiting for it to break. Um, and I mean, it just pretty much has been consolidating all day. Kind of got an opening range and moved.
yeah, this is what happens when Nick and I stream together. You guys know
Yeah.
this.
Well,
Hit the
which is
likes. Hit the
why
likes if you like this.
I just, didn't call in from my phone or whatever yesterday, and you guys got some great afternoon volatility and
Oh,
a
yesterday
good
was
a
awesome.
good
Yeah.
low to buy.
Yesterday was awesome. Yeah, I got that 100 point. I got a 100 point move
Yeah.
because you weren't on.
I was in a single lot and I covered it because I had to cover my phone um because my computer crashed. I literally entered and then was trying to get set up for the stream and then everything just died. And then I quickly panicked, but then I remembered I can use the NinjaTrader app, the Tradeovate app, whatever, I could call, I could do something to get out of that position because I just couldn't see anything temporarily.
Yeah, market decided, look, this guy's made enough money. Shut it all down.
Yep.
XYZ, are you mentoring or OFL? No. I used to do streams there, I think for like 3 years, I think 2 or 3. I did streams twice a week in there. But not anymore, not for the last like 2 months, because I'm doing a lot more NT live streams. But no. If anyone's willing to pay me $500 a month, I'll open up my own Discord and you can pay me there.
That's where you get those proprietary drawings.
What do you see on the chart that tells you volume was left behind? Was no, none left behind yet, but this is the volume right here. So volume profile. So ideally, I would like to see all of these buyers, right? The effort up here, all this volume, offsides to the downside, and then to see the market try to initiate back into it and fail to do so, and then try to get this range back through right here. So that would be the idea. How likely is it to happen? Probably not very. Who's my mentor? Pain. Pain and disappointment. That was my mentor.
Yeah, it's usually a good mentor.
Pain and disappointment. Yeesh.
Shame.
Legend Algo says, bro, 5K not enough for your mentoring. It's a discount. 90% off, $500 a month. Super cheap.
Fib- Oh, fiber optic. Yeah. We're back in yesterday's opening range. It's kind of crazy how many times I feel like since since we left for Naples, XY, how many times it's been so over and then we were so back again and then when it
I
was so
know.
over again. Like that's been the last 2 weeks. But then
The
it
Trump
like
market.
the days in between those, I guess, violent, volatile mornings and afternoons are just miserable though.
Yeah.
Like it just we sell the VIX back down to like 17 and the our vol goes to like 60 and then it's just like why am I still at my desk? Keep just waiting for
I
something
thought it
to
would be
happen.
different by now. Like even in September, right? We get power hours that were actually like, power hours as we remembered them to be.
Yep.
I think this year, like power hours this year have been so boring, right? The market just kind of, we've made enough choices for the day. I think we'll just stick around here for now.
Well, we'll
Got me
see.
looking at gold.
Maybe maybe we'll get some violence here with our commander in chief on a microphone.
Well, gold's moving without me now. I hate them.
What is gold doing?
Took
I
barely
mean,
took my stop and just went back up.
gold has been in like a 10-point range the entire session.
Yeah, I know. I
Opening
just wanted
range
to see them
breakout,
move through.
held above previous day high, and then just chopped.
ES is still going strong at the highs. Yep.
I mean, I could have seen us recovering from yesterday, but I guess I just didn't. Nothing in my brain told me this was the type of day we were going to get follow up from yesterday.
Yeah, I was telling one of my buddies at the close of yesterday, I was like, watch, this thing's just gonna bid up again and then just give us chop. And here we are.
That's what
It's
I
pretty
get, I
much
guess, for not buying calls for no reason.
yeah.
Like, as soon as I sold yesterday, just like, all right, reverse for Friday.
Yeah, yesterday's reversal was kind of crazy.
It was pretty nasty. But I guess it kind of made sense because Monday and Tuesday just felt like we were kind of just consolidating on low volume, kind of drifting up, and then it just took any catalyst or whatever to just give everybody a reason to get out and just run through all that volume again. Like on Thursday, or was it? Yeah, I guess it was Thursday of the previous week. Yeah, when we were sitting in the hotel.
Yeah, it was funny. On that Thursday morning stream, it was me and Chris, and we're literally just one door down from each other. Like we're next to each other, just streaming on our laptops. As soon as I got to the room, I saw the robes. And I was like, I already know what I'm wearing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I did enjoy the robes and the slippers.
Oh yeah, the slippers too. Oh yeah. Where can I pay? Do you have any plan to mentoring in the future? I did one. I had one first and last mentee a few months back. Wasn't a bad experience at all. It was a good experience, but I think if I ever did anything like that, it would be probably like what everyone else does. You open up a Discord and you do it that way. I'm just not much of a marketer, so whatever. Traumatize the markets. Yeah, sometimes you just be holding something and then it's just, oh, you're out. Yeah, I mean, there's a huge I just don't even know what is like feasible to charge for a Discord, right? And stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Maybe one day, but you gotta moderate it too.
Yeah, that sounds like
Chargebacks.
a
People are gonna
lot
do
of effort.
chargebacks. Oh man. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Uh,
Maybe
I
one
mean, you
day.
and I are very much work-life balance traders.
Yeah.
So the thought of doing that is hard.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that kind of stuff. Wish I could just do nothing and get paid, you know?
That's kind of how 9 to 5s were early in the post-COVID world.
Everyone's all about the work from home now. If it's not work from home, it's like I don't want it.
Pretty much.
I don't want this job.
And then
And
you wonder
everyone
why
that's work
everyone.
from home and trading, they're just like trading but not really working.
I mean, I
You're in
was
the
I was
meeting.
doing both. I was trading while in meetings.
Yeah, you just kind of like you stay muted, right?
Yep.
Don't say anything.
And then once on accident, I forgot to like shift my camera. My boss saw like a chart in the corner of one of my screens, and he's like, "What are you watching Bitcoin over there?" And I was like, "Do I look like a Bitcoin guy to you?"
He actually saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, we are just stuck. Text trades, that's good math.
I would enjoy 500K per month. Yeah, sure.
Why not?
I'm sure people out there making like 1 million a month.
Yep.
I think it's probably a lot really underestimated how much work is put into really getting it up and running and stuff like that. Or I could just be talking out of my ass. I have no idea. Think of how much money you'd have for gambling. Trading Discord? No, we're gambling. Yeah, no, text trades, you're totally right.
Can we move? Can we do something?
I just want us to lose the volume.
I mean, I've been waiting for us to lose the volume for most of this session.
It's been yeah, about an hour and a half of us trading this volume, so
Yeah, the best position I was in was a short off like 195s, and it round tripped me outside of one. And then I took a stop out again trying to short it. That IB high was just miserable, but we just could not really lose that like 150 guy on NQ. I was just continuing to bid.
ES is still like super strong up here too. They're just both really strong, so hands are tied, man. Nothing we can do at this point. Not with a new position, at least.
Yeah. I took my
Steven
licks.
Ducks made 18 million in 3 days, like trading or
Who?
selling something. Is that even
Steven
real?
Ducks. I don't
18
even.
million in 3 days?
Am I supposed to know who that is?
I've seen him before. Some Asian guy who trades equities. Um, I think he does small caps or something like that.
Oh, well, that might make
Um,
sense.
but that's kind of weird, right? 18 million, 3 days, small caps. Is there enough liquidity to make that?
Uh,
He's been
Possibly.
exposed as a fake. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I'm sure you could get some of those small caps to go from $1 to, I mean, it still probably would only be like a 10x though. That seems crazy unless he was just whopping size and then rug pulled everybody. Oh, small cap short seller. Interesting.
Small cap short seller. There's a lot, I mean, there's a lot of big money players out there, that's for sure. He's probably one of them.
Yeah, it makes my day yesterday seem very, very small.
Peanuts,
Seriously.
commissions.
I'm just proud I didn't roll into another position today, which is usually how you just start losing said gains very quickly.
Did you close it all out completely yesterday?
Yeah. As soon as we made a new low, I was completely out. Like the Trump,
That
we had
was a
the Trump low, and then we kind of were holding and drifting back lower. And I was like, if we make a new low, I'm immediately out. I don't care. And then we did roll like another 15, 20 points, and I could have probably made another 10K plus, but I was done.
that was some, I mean,
You
that was
got
some
to,
serious
yeah,
gains.
it
Serious gains.
it's not bad. My second, actually my second largest day ever.
Are we frozen? I don't think so.
No, the charts just
The
aren't moving,
charts are
guys.
frozen though. Yes. Looks like chat is just waiting for a 300 to short it or something. Anything would be nice.
Yeah, at this point, a new high would be encouraging. I can't believe how many cords are on my desk right now, how I tried to make this setup work.
Loon says, sounds like the Discord is coming, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I want to, it's just I don't, it takes work and I don't, starting it requires work too, so I'm kind of like just pushing it aside. Maybe one day, but it'd be cool too. just whenever I want to get off my ass. Scheduled to talk. Trump is scheduled to talk. I don't know if he
He's
hasn't
always
started
late.
talking. Power move, man. Working on my time. Pay me a salary that replaces my job and I'll run the Discord for you.
Italian guy. I did not YOLO on SPX puts. I took a directional move that seemed like it was setting up for the session.
Well, while we're sitting around waiting for the market to do something, if you guys haven't hit the like, please do so.
Also, if you haven't registered for the
Round 3.
Arena Cup, we have round 2 or qualifier 2 starting on Monday. We will get to watch XY, Leo, Kane. I don't know who else is in that qualifier.
It's me, Leo, Kane, Market Mommy, T, and Carmine.
Okay.
That's a hell of a
Nice.
lineup,
It's a good group.
honestly. I don't know why they did that to me, but
Wait, is that hit wait, is T-Trades doing this face reveal for that?
I don't think so. I don't think he's doing a face reveal. Not
Oh,
until
okay.
hey, you guys want to know what T looks like? 30th. Tune in. Tune in October 30th. I will dox him myself live on stream.
Frank, that's just a little movie magic because I was the closest to the camera. Kane is like 6'5". I'm 6 foot. So I'm not as tall as him. It's just the angle of the
Oh
picture.
yeah, Nick looks like Wemby in that photo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
there was
not that
kind of
tall,
like there's
guys.
some distortion going on here and there.
6 foot on a good day. Yeah, actually, I don't think we're gonna move.
I don't think so. And I think by the time they give us something, it's gonna be like 10 minutes till algo or something. H ball out. Yes, I did. I only got to secure 2 lots and then they stopped me on the rest break even. The worst part is, oh yeah, they're back to my stop. Yeah. I know a guy that does that for every picture. I mean, life must be tough if you're like that insecure about your height that you're just tiptoeing in your photos. It's not a good way to live. Reverse it. Asia's gonna dump gold. I don't know. I mean, I made $1,000, so that's something.
On the indices, or you did gold?
The gold earlier, I was
Okay.
floating 4K and it was at POC, and I was like, I'm gonna take 2 off POC, right? And it didn't even fill.
Yep.
And you would think it would because it's the POC.
Gold be like
And then it
that
came back,
sometimes.
and I just took 2 off to secure something, and then the other 2 got break even. So that sucks. That sucks, but better than nothing, I suppose. Because NQ is giving nothing. ES is still strong too. Just still chewing through supply up here. Why did you convince Chris to use volume profile? Chris is using volume profile now?
Yeah, he was. I
Yeah.
didn't catch that this morning.
He messaged me a few weeks back. He's also order flow curious now. And we talked a bit about order flow and stuff. And then during our layover or just waiting for our flight to Naples and the layover, we talked a little bit more about order flow stuff. So maybe he's dipping his toes into order flow a little bit. But yeah, is he using volume profile now? I was asleep, so I have no idea what happened this morning.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we have CPI tomorrow morning.
Friday's always crazy, man.
So I wonder if we're gonna. It would be hilarious if it comes in, or the reaction to it at the very least is negative, and then it's so over again, and then it immediately gets bid back up like
That's
this.
the Trump
That's
market. Oh,
that's what
we're
I would.
so back. It's
I
so
could
over.
see that happening for some reason. Like that's my best case scenario, which is fine because hopefully you can trade both sides of it. Although I don't know how much I'm gonna trade tomorrow.
Voltage. How many trades does X take typically a day? Some days I take none, some days I take very few. Some days I'm firing at the hip. It's not about how many trades for me, it's about how long I'm trading for. So usually about an hour. Anything longer than an hour is not what I'd prefer to be doing. So that's more accurate to how I do it. Oh, he mentioned it, so he didn't have it on his charts. Well, this is exciting, huh?
Nope. At least you got some fun yesterday.
Yesterday was awesome.
It was. It's a great
All
one.
around, even into the afternoon stream.
Hmm.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I
I
can't
wish I didn't. I
complain.
wish I didn't panic flatten that single from like 8:30s. I got long
Yesterday or today?
yesterday.
8:30s.
Hmm.
Where are we? Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the 1 hour. I don't even remember the prices.
Yeah, I think it was like
8:30s.
8:30,
Oh,
8:35.
geez. The low.
Yeah, it was like I was trying to get ready to go on the stream. I was like preparing things, getting to my desk, saw it, and I was like, okay, I'll see if I can build into one that low is going to hold, and it was gone. Couldn't even
Sure
add more.
did. Yeah. I got long the first test of weekly open yesterday. That was like instant 100. It was awesome.
Hmm.
And then they died double the range. Yeah, yesterday was great. Makes up for today.
Yeah, it was that first bounce off the week open, and then God, where did I think I reoffered from like 140s, 145 or something. And then it almost came all the way back again, and then it was lights out.
Yeah, yesterday was
Yesterday
a hell of
yesterday
a
was a
day for
fun
you.
day. Yesterday was a fun day. That's like my favorite kind of day to trade, where you get those nasty like 100-point pops the other direction back up.
Yeah.
Like you
I feel
just
like liquidation days, they always give like really violent bounces.
hmm. So it's like if you're strategic and patient with when you're going to reoffer on those type of days, like it's great. Or if you're just like covering and you're holding, you're not holding for a long period of time and you're just kind of scalping your way down, like that also works.
2022 was still my favorite
That
year.
that was a lot like yesterday reminded me of 2022. That's
2022
how it
was,
felt.
dude.
And except it was only
2022,
like 1% down, 1.5% down
yeah, man. I
versus
did
3%.
the least amount of trading in 2022, but made the most because you just whenever you press sell, you're already making so much money so fast, and the market's just running, and then you just turn it off. Good times. Not good for 401ks, but you win some,
Yeah.
you lose some.
We recovered every time we get any sort of real correction. It seems like we
Seriously.
recover just as faster than we ever have. And a good example is obviously post Liberation Day, how fast we recovered and whatever, or up from like 40% from those lows, whatever it is.
Here's a question. Who in the chat remembers markets in turmoil? Who was trading during markets in turmoil?
I was like just waiting after that 3.5% NQ down day, like 2 Fridays ago. I was just waiting to like watch CNBC like the next
I
week and be
know.
like, are they going to be markets in turmoil
I
because
was
we
like,
had
bring
a
it back, man. Bring
that
it
day?
back. Markets in turmoil. Bring that graphic back. Get Bill Ackman on the show,
Hell
screaming
is
bloody
coming.
murder.
Never forget. Hell is coming, but don't worry, I'm covering.
Hell is coming. But wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait.
I'm gonna
Wait
be
on that.
buying all of this in about 24 hours.
And they start calling it like it wasn't like bear market, bull market. They started calling it the kangaroo market.
Hmm.
Oh man, it was crazy.
Yeah, 3% down will get us markets in turmoil. Yeah, it also gets people talking about emergency rate cuts.
Yeah, a sliding market. Everyone is macro expert. See, we're smarter than that. We leave it to Tracy.
Yep. We just press buttons.
Trump's still not talking it. Oh man, this guy.
Yeah, Italian guy. I found that hilarious when I saw someone post that on Twitter. It was like the fear and greed
Wait,
indicator.
when was that?
It was like
Like this week, last week, 2 weeks ago?
I
Recent?
want to say it was like we bounced like we had the Friday day and then it was like the next day, next Monday, like we kind of
Oh,
recovered
after
a
that
little
1200
bit.
point
Yeah.
loss or whatever,
It was
down
like it
day.
was a 29 and it was basically like ES was down 2% from the all-time highs and it's like it's
Love
extreme
it.
fear. Are you kidding?
Love it. Okay, POTUS just came on. All right.
Well, maybe tighten your stops if you're trying to get to a new high of day, just in case.
At this point, I would just book it. This is a good gain. If you're long
Yeah.
from earlier, you've made plenty of money.
I mean, long from anywhere, you made some money.
Yeah. Well,
If we
first of
get a
all,
liquidation after this day because of something he says, I'm gonna be so mad.
so mad as you're fiercely buying calls for
I mean,
Friday.
maybe.
Well, while it's doing nothing, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us still. If you're
Trump
having
is
a good
talking.
time, hit the likes. If you're having a bad time, hit the likes. Trump talking about cartels.
Yes is teetering.
You think Trump is looking at the volume profile as he's speaking?
I mean, I guarantee he's looked at the market several times today.
He's just like glancing down at the podium on his phone, looking at NQ's volume profile. Like I gotta say something to lose this node right now. He's a market profile guy.
Never forget during COVID when there was, I don't know, whatever day it was, but I just remember him posting a chart um of the S&P like at close because he said something in the last like 20 minutes and we recovered like 3% in the session like in 15 minutes. It's like something stupid. And he just like posted the S&P chart.
Dude, during those days, it was like every other Friday was new all-time highs. And you get that Trump tweet, new all-time highs, Nasdaq, new all-time highs, best stock market of all time.
It
Trump
was a
speaks about
Friday
US
afternoon.
efforts.
Yeah, I don't remember what day it was, but I just remember like laughing. I was like, this is real life. Yep. He just posted that. And that's when we were trading at like I think SPY was like 300, maybe a little less.
Not yet. No, Spy 300 was like a whole event. Like you could have made hats, t-shirts. Spy 300 was a whole thing. What a time. Look where we are now. What would be cool if we get single stock futures and there's enough liquidity. That would be really awesome. Word on the
Yeah.
street is we are.
Aren't we
Just
supposed to get them?
we are. Yeah, apparently it's gonna happen. I just don't know when, but
That's where
hoping
I
there's
get,
liquidity.
I mean, yeah, I hope so. I guess it's just another mechanism to trade the whatever 60% of the S&P and the Nasdaq individually.
Be interesting. It's like, what are you trading in? I don't know. I'm looking at Carvana futures right now, you
Oh, I might be shorting that one to zero.
know. Is your Delta profile ever refreshed since you're live? Right now it's for 50 points. So the market has not moved anywhere. And so
We
it's not going to be able to refresh.
we have been
Jim, do you know when we're going to get single
21.
stock futures?
Jim's napping. Next summer, only the Mag 7 basically. That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, Jim's in the chat.
Only max 7.
I would imagine if they did, if there's too many, and if it's not those like the popular names, like there would be no liquidity.
Mm, too spread out.
Yeah. I'd be curious how leveraged it is. Like it'd be interesting to see how the CME and folks try to do it.
Can you explain, please, what is taper in your understanding? Why is it important? Okay, a taper. A taper is quite literally when volume starts to, what's another word for taper? Like fade, right? You can see on the volume profile, the interest is fading. So the volume profile is tapering. It means that as it's moving in that direction, the interest is also fading. So if you're moving up and down prices, think of everything as an advertisement. When you're advertising higher prices, but the interest doesn't support business up there, it's going to start to continue to fall back to a range where business is supported, where both sides are happy to transact. But if you're going further up, sorry, let me where are we? If you're going further up and the interest is tapering, it's not going to sustain the trade because there's not enough interest. So this is a taper. So as we're going higher and there's a taper, that's not really going to be supportive of a continuation higher. And that's the idea. Same thing with lower, right? So in this zone here, you can see it's drawn from this taper and it tapers again in this taper. So every time they're trading in this range, there's not enough interest to sustain it. If there's not enough interest to trade this, there's certainly not enough interest on the sell side to push price lower, which means price is going to revert. So that is the importance of a taper. It's just a gauge on interest. If you're not building volume, upside or downside, so let's just say downside, it's because there's not enough willing sellers. If there's not enough willing sellers to fill buyers, price can't continue lower. Those prices cannot be advertised, right? Because as you're advertising these lower prices already, no one's willing to sell it. But if people are willing to buy it, they have to buy it higher, and that's what's going to happen. So price is going to keep moving as, business is conducted. So it's auction market theory stuff. So that's taper.
Oh man.
Here's the turn 3 minutes ago. And if they ever give us a setup, it's going to be so close to algo that it's going to have to be a
Don't
scalp
want
or
to take it.
something. Gold lost the IB and it's just going down.
Really wish it was moving, guys.
Maybe they can step on the gas now. There's so much supply up here. It's been how many days? Like
Right.
6, 7 days of this area. Big ledge and gold at 41.41. I don't have anything. Trump just needs to say the word China
Yes, he does.
and the party will start. He's saving it. ES is getting heavy here too, but that high is not good at all. Everything sucks.
Yeah. What are we going to do about it?
Everything sucks.
Oh, great. He's now rambling, so
All right.
let's see if something happens.
Bass Pro doesn't pay me, but I should probably hit them up for some affiliate codes. Bass Pro affiliate codes, Viore. All right, they're trying it. As Trump is rambling.
As he tends to do.
This tape is not too convincing, to be honest. They're definitely selling, but mm, tape is not convincing here. Well, as the market's doing nothing, so who saw the Wemby game yesterday? Anyone in chat? Dude, that was so crazy. Anthony Edwards too. I subscribe to the conspiracy theory that Anthony Edwards is Michael Jordan's illegitimate son. Trump, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, thanks, Shy. Dead body if we lose the volume down at the top is possible, but it's timing is not good.
Yeah.
Last Friday or 2 Fridays ago, that was quite a dead body setup. Very nice. Huge node, super thin underneath. That's a good one.
You're still trying. I feel like every time I think sellers are stepping on the gas, they give up
Yeah. NQ's
several
tape.
times today.
NQ's tape is not convincing for sell side.
No.
ES's tape looks a little more aggressive, but they're getting nothing done. Wasn't that the Friday that I friendly fired with Leo? No. No, it was. Sorry, it wasn't Friday, it was Wednesday because I was leaving to Naples. I was on the flight. I was going to the airport to the flight on Naples. It was the Wednesday prior to last Wednesday. Yeah, my mistake. In my head, it felt like a Friday.
Yeah, weren't you and I doing the stream
Wednesday? No, I
Wednesday
had a
afternoon?
flight. It was you and Leo.
It was me and Leo. You're right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah, gold is at VWAP
Oh,
now.
now it does it all day, man. Stuck in consolidation, then it liquidates. Oh, I spent way too much time in front of screens today to really do nothing.
Trying to fix your shit.
Well,
At least you
that,
fixed it. It sounds normal now, like nothing
yeah.
ever happened.
Well, I had my other Shure mic and just kind of got it to finally work. But yeah, slightly different setup because I'm literally just using a random mic stand that I didn't even realize I had.
Nothing ever happens.
Nope.
Question is Dio flat or is he still in the trade? That's the question.
It is a good question.
If the market, the market is dead if he's flat. Oh, he's not flat. All right. Got it. Got it. Well, I hope it works out for you. There's a lot of built up delta here, 700 almost. There's a bid that's trying to buy ES back up, but let's see if they can lose that. If they can set them off sides, it'll be nice. Yeah, SB2, don't not a safe Google, not a safe Google. You might have people knocking at your door. Can volume profile be used as a substitute to market profile? They are two very different things, but yeah, I use a volume profile with 1 hour candles instead of market profile. So it's possible, yeah. It's whatever you want. It's whatever provides you the visual that you can more easily digest. That's all it is. Pattern recognition is the whole game. So review up? No. Um, there is red delta accumulating because that's a passive bid. But if I say there's a bid that's trying to actually initiate price, that's market buying. So in this range, ES is seeing quite a bit of market buying as well as passive buying. So the way I see it is if market buying cannot push price upwards still, there is a chance that there's enough selling to push even that buying off sides and we can get a nice like liquidation move. But I mean, we've got algos in like 6 minutes, so even if it happens,
I'm losing hope of anything actually happening.
we're gonna close right here,
Nice. Wouldn't
right at the
shock me.
cliff. It's gonna be a cliffhanger, literally.
Where are we? 43. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Nothing's gonna happen. Or something very violent's gonna happen.
I would be very interested in trying this short if we had more time.
You don't want to short it into the algo as Trump's talking about anything?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Gold futures selling off in the close. Let's see this. Yeah, they're coming down. This low volume spot right here. 2 attempts. No go. Yeah, so ES is starting to push selling off sides. Iceberg 78s ES probably. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
ES is 400 lots on the bid. 78.
Can they do it?
Very cool. That was exciting, huh?
Nope.
Very, very cool. $780.5 ES. They're trying to buy it.
I think we killed volatility, sir.
Yeah. It's crazy because chat knows it. They called it as soon as we got on stream, and I was like, you know what? Maybe today they'll be wrong. No.
We just all had too much fun yesterday. And you guys all had fun on Thursday and Friday last week.
Oh yeah. Can we trade FX spot on Ninja? I don't know. I don't think so. Poor high? Yeah, there's a poor high. Definitely a poor high. Everything sucks. That's right. That's what it is right now. Everything sucks. One of the boxes drawn, absorption. They're trying to buy through, and they're getting absorbed. So this is the indicator. So a lot of buying taking place up here, unable to move price.
Yes, maybe, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, they did try to buy that right now. Yes. Wish there was more time, man. I think it'd be a good short.
That's where we dumped from yesterday. So
I really think it'd be a good short. Just algo in like literally a minute and a half.
yeah. Well, I just noticed everybody in the chat has like at in their name now.
I know. Is that like
Is
it's
that a
new?
bug or a feature?
Yeah, I don't know. Bug. All right, guys. Algo over or under 10 points. Nah, not 10. 15.
Or
Over or under 15 points. Algo.
under.
Under?
Hmm. Under.
Not ES, not ES. We're talking NQ, guys.
Under 15.
9 points. Over, under.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
Thanks, Kane. All right. Place your bets. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
That was 15.
Oh.
I think that's a push.
Hey, you know the bookmakers, they're accurate with those spreads.
Oh man.
All right, well, there it is. Very cool. Very cool. I hate it. I hate it.
There was the short.
But if you guys are short, congrats. All right, chat's making money. Look at Dio. Dio been sitting in the same short for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Dang, there was an end of day lotto there.
You had a lotto?
No,
What?
there was one I was watching. It just didn't get there.
How much did it spike?
500%
Ooh.
for pennies.
Ooh. You know who I miss, man? Where's Alfonso? The guy that talks like a
Oh
bot,
yeah. He
like
gone.
ChatGPT. Hey, where's he at?
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah. Says, I'm right here, XYZ, hello. Yeah, no. That's not how he would say it. That's not how he speaks.
Nope.
Well, this would have been cool if we had like 30 minutes left, you know?
Well, yeah, I probably would have tried the short on the break.
Yep, we would have got the short, scaled some out right here at the edge, and then the rest would be riding down to 0
Or probably round tripped
or round tripped.
because they hate me.
Well, now the chat hates you too.
Sorry for not providing the super secret option signal thing.
We still have the
Substack.
record. We still have the record, by the way. Totally real views and
Oh,
likes.
yes, we do.
So
Yes, we do. It's real. I don't care what Leo thinks or
the
says.
haters will say this is fake.
Yes. Haters will say that wasn't 5,000 people watching us at one time. See, here's the round trip XY.
Yep.
They hate us.
Oh man.
Just gonna burn all the premium. Oh yeah, I still need to send the brisket. I need to get with the team and get the address of the person who won and send the brisket. I will do that this week.
BC Trader, yes. That is correct. You can the retest is what would confirm what decision they want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back in or not. And then that would be the play. Yeah.
But 5 minutes
Well,
to go.
for anyone that hung out with us, we appreciate it. Please hit the likes before Jim gets back. Or next time we do a meetup, he won't let us leave. At least we got to complain together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's always fun to hate watch with friends.
Job. What's that meme on that one show? It was about that serial killer, Bundy, Ted Bundy. That meme everyone uses where he makes someone watch on the TV. It's gonna be Job, but with briskets. Nautilus, hey Trader Nautilus, you in stream right now? You in chat? Dude, this guy makes the best memes. I had him make me one.
Yeah, I literally made $13.16 after commissions today.
Dude,
I'm gonna go
what are you gonna
get
do with all
some.
that?
I'm gonna go get a. I don't even know. It doesn't even really feed you unless you get the half price Panda Express, apparently.
Yeah, and you're out in LA. I mean, look, sucks to suck, but we got it good out here.
There's, yeah, like maybe a burrito, maybe a couple tacos. It's about all you get these days for $15.
$15, you could not get anything more than a burrito out here for
Yeah,
$15. That
that's what
is
I'm
the
saying.
burrito. You might have to cough up extra.
Inflation's defeated though, guys. Don't worry.
The Forky meme is good. Yeah, I literally hit up Nautilus in DMs. I was like, hey, can you make me a meme of everyone in my qualifier as an Avenger and me as Forky from Toy Story? And he made me that.
So you're calling yourself trash?
Kind of. Kind of. In a way.
Now I need the I'm trash soundbite. Or we're out of time.
It's gonna be an interesting qualifier. I mean, everyone's a really good trader. I'm gonna melt my brain trying to trade 5 markets. I gotta
Dude,
configure my stuff. Have you
just
done that yet?
no, I'm using NT Web. I'm just gonna have a bunch of DOMs.
Oh, should I do that?
I mean, I don't, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll use order flow for ES and NQ. I'm not building 4 charts and breaking my
Yeah.
computer.
Order flow for me will probably be just NQ, and the rest is just volume
Just
profile,
vibes,
price action. Let's do it.
vibes.
Front. Front was sweating for a second. Buy gold at the beginning and walk away. Maybe I'll buy everything and just see where the chips fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna have 5 DOMs. Although I'm the kryptonite could be me trading, what is it, the euro?
Yeah,
At
we get to trade.
6E.
So we get to trade 6E, right? Not even the micros. We get to trade full 6E.
Yeah. Like two
So
two minis. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing with currency futures. So that could be a terrible decision to even touch that product, but we'll see how it goes.
yeah, we will see. Yeah. Any of you use hotkeys? Everything I do is hotkey. Yes.
I still need to set it up. I'm actually planning on it now that I have to change this stupid stream setup. Damn computer. Hey, Jim.
Thanks for the warning. Oh my God. Great job, you guys.
They started warning us backstage because we're so bad at this.
Well,
You guys
usually I
gave us a
gently
cue.
say, hey guys, how you doing?
Sometimes Jim just scares us.
Sneaks up behind you and says, hey guys, you don't have enough likes.
Well, now it's mission. Oh my.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There's your meme.
Yeah, it's nice, huh? And then there's
XYZ
little old
should
me right there.
no
I'm trash.
XYZ should be Hawkeye.
Yeah, guys, see, that's my Twitter. Please go follow it. It seems I need more followers.
Oh my God. I don't have words. Good job, you guys. Interesting day today. Yeah, gold did a little bit of a dump, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I know, I know. I should just. eh, That's a good retest.
I mean,
It is what it is.
indices did absolutely nothing until the algo and then came right back.
Yeah.
Oof.
Waiting for CPI tomorrow, man. Everyone just waiting for CPI tomorrow. There you go. That was wrong. Day is over. Let's get some more thumbs up for XYZ and Nick for a tick being here with us this afternoon, everybody. Thank you, gentlemen. You were awesome. We're not done though. Tomorrow is going to be off the hook. Tomorrow, just so you know, let me tell you who's going to be here. We have a special guest, Blake Morrow. You guys know Blake, the Pipsar. The guy is awesome. He's going to be with us early in the morning. We have Capital Preservation Friday with this young man named Pax. Can't wait for that. It's going to be spectacular. We're going to have a CPI analysis party with Tracy and Craig Shapiro. So that's going on. Remember, it's a big deal. We haven't had data in a long time, and this could move some stuff. Midday
better.
markets, we have XYZ's coming back Friday with Leo the Big Cat.
No, correction. Audible play, audible play. It will be
What?
with Stowe.
I'm looking at my cheat sheet, man.
That cheat sheet is fake news,
Yeah,
Jim.
Oh, it's happening. Let's go.
Yeah, there it is. That's
just-
Stowe's music.
All right. It's all right. All right. All right. XYZ and Stowe. I mean, this also top shelf. Either one, top shelf. Awesome. So I don't have to say have a great weekend for you yet, XYZ. But Nick, you have a great weekend because I'm not going to see you till Sunday night.
Yep.
And Sunday night, I want to remind everybody. I'll remind everybody again on Friday is 6 p.m. Let's get a plan. Let's get a plan going for next week with Nick. Who are you with Sunday? Do you know yet?
I believe Farm's going to be joining Sarah and I and hanging out.
Awesome.
So that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's an important thing, guys. When you're prepping for the week, pop in there Sunday. All right, you might be a little drunk. It's okay. Get in there and then kind of just cue it up, man. These guys are awesome with this prep for the next week. So thanks for doing that. Also, last chance. It's not the last chance, but qualifier 3. Don't forget if you haven't registered yet for Arena Cup qualifier 3, hundreds of thousands of dollars of cash prizes, not like subscriptions or, virtual accounts, but cash money in your pocket. It's going to be awesome. A lot of fun. And then Monday you're competing, right? As well, XYZ, right?
Yep. Forky's going at it.
I told Kane to keep an eye on you, man.
It's gonna
Notice
be
he didn't reply. He just liked it. He didn't come back. He's a little nervous.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I might have to strategize. I need to make some new charts and stuff. We'll see.
All right. Well, listen, we're a little bit overtime here. Thanks, Mission Control, for everything. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Everybody listening that's not in the chat, thank you for being here as well. We are going to finish strong tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. East Coast time, NinjaTrader Live. In the meantime, most important message of the day, please be safe out there. Be good to each other. See you soon.
See you, chat.
See you guys.